I do believe that it's about time that we get started. Welcome to the stream if you are here. If you're not here, you are still welcome as always. Today is a wonderful day, wonderful Wednesday, in fact. A day in which uh, we are going to be doing. Whoa, whoa,
Whoa.
oh my god!
You think I didn't bring Christmas music of my own, motherfucker?
Christmas.
We're going to be doing adventures in Ankh-Morpork. The night before Hogswatch, a Christmas adventure, and we're
Here you go.
in the process of setting up
Get
our.
supported Silly Ramble 6 Bear.
Alright, now I will say, Blazer,
Yeah.
about being hard to see.
Yeah.
You don't need that as a quirk.
Oh.
Pretty much every anthropomorphic personification is largely invisible to all but a select group of people. Namely, children and wizards.
I even have that because even still, they are still hard to see. You do not see the roof gnomes, you hear the roof gnomes.
But
well, in that case, I got one for you.
yeah, we're gonna have some fun with this. All right, what you got? What do you got?
There you go.
Okay.
Better to be all.
So
Better heard and not seen.
while
Put
we're
another one on there, like distraction. Something to do with the distracting.
I think that quirk should cover that as well.
Okay.
What do you think of my third one?
all right, here, real quick. Sorry.
Nice.
Couple things I do want to get out. First of all,
Additional interruption.
end of the Jingle Jam. It is over now by 3 days. Thank you to anybody who did support. We did actually have a couple last-minute donations, which I really do appreciate. So, thank you to Klux and Alex for the donations.
I like the way you changed that.
But also, while we were setting this up, Rise was going to be joining us. Unfortunately, she was saying she's not in the right headspace for this. I don't think that she's like in this
It's been a long
impromptu
day.
creative mood at the moment, which I understand. And I'd rather have them bow out and then just come in here and just have a bad time. So
That's fair.
yeah, so it is going to be pared
Yeah.
down to us three. But we are going to be trying to have a good time. Gizmo, do you want to actually kind of give a brief explanation of what the hell we're doing as I'm looking at my conductor of the lost train of thought?
Sure. So this is the tabletop RPG game called Adventures in Ankh-Morpork. We'll be getting to your cores in a second. I have to bring that up separately, I think. Essentially, it's based on the Discworld series by the late great Sir Terry Pratchett. And it's based on an absolute butchering of the English language for fun and profit. Essentially, for this one, it is the night before Hogswatch, and for anyone who's familiar with Discworld, it is the night before that Hogswatch specifically. And you all are going to be playing anthropomorphic personifications, which are essentially the humanized or otherwise sentientated natural forces that are the answers to questions. Like the conductor of the lost train of thought is the answer to why the hell can't I think of what I was just about to say. Grebo, bother of cats, is the answer to what cats are chasing when they seem to go crazy out of nowhere. And the roof gnomes are the ones that go bump in the night. And essentially you're going to be, spoilers, helping to save Hogswatch. And we'll get into how you're going to be doing that, of course, once everybody's got their characters started. Or finished, rather.
Question.
Everybody's got their characters started. Yes.
Can I add a custom image for my profile?
Absolutely. In fact, part of the gameplay is that if you have an image for your character, you can pull on anything in that image, just like a quirk, just like your organization, just like your name. Anything that's on your character sheet is free game for you to stretch and pull in any way you can. To the point where, Beetle, I would honestly recommend if you can find a picture of
dude.
Grebo.
I'm so on it. I have a picture of our Grebo.
Okay,
Wonderful.
the only thing is I can't add a picture.
Send it to me, I'll get you sorted, don't you worry.
Okay, got you. I've
Yes, and these quirks you've already explained to us that like these are supposed to be puns, and we are going to not necessarily puns, but they're supposed to be somewhat vague so we can use them as puns because that's just the way that the disc works.
Okay. Characters don't actually start with the core, so we don't have to worry about that. That's why I didn't have them. Alright.
So I've currently tentatively put down my three as terrible conductor, easily derailed, and already left the station.
Alright, perfect. I think those will work nicely. Blazer, I saw that you sent me a message, but for some reason all I can see is the last GIF you sent
sorry,
me.
it was not correct. It was literally my profile link here. This is the correct image.
Alright. Alright, here we go.
This is a strange file
I
type. Let me see if it
I
works.
looked
Oh,
up
joy of
roof gnomes, and
joys.
that's one of the images that showed up.
And there you go.
That, you know, that's great. I love the idea of that. I am here for it, whatever it is.
Alright.
So are we just doing the three quirks, or is there more that we're gonna have to worry about now?
Nope, just the three quirks. Your organization is the Hogswatch Helpers. That's set because of the adventure we're doing.
And our niche, you already set a niche for me.
Oh yeah, the niche. Basically, what you are like
God damn it.
The roof gnomes would probably be something like, here we go, I got it perfect one.
That's literally like the gnome that I used for my card back when I made a gnome deck in Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, Beetle, if you just see the picture
Yeah,
in...
I sent it to you.
God.
Did you text it to me?
No, it's in Discord.
I
In
don't
Discord.
Really?
Really?
Oh, you know why that would be?
Because you
Why
didn't
would that be?
actually send it?
Because I didn't hit send. Yeah, I just Whoops.
Nailed it. Got it in one.
Is that not great?
It's wonderful. It is a WebP image, but I'm gonna fix
I
that.
know. Okay, thank you. I didn't use the word
Actually, I'm pretty
correctly.
sure Forge supports WebP.
Oh, then I'm not gonna fix it.
Oh, right. Oh, I didn't even like send you the full image. I just like Windows Shift PS and screenshotted it.
I did debate screenshotting it as well, but I thought there was enough of a chance. By the way, this is, like I said, literally the picture of our Grebo that I have referred to before, so that you'll have a better image of what's happening.
And also a cat, just so you don't get confused.
Yeah.
So is the... You know, because of that cropping, I have no fucking clue what's going on in this image. It's just...
That is some rough cropping in the actual character sheet. If you just look at it from the, like, tab.
I mean, even from the tab, it's so small. It looks like a cat that's attached to a ball that's just
Okay,
fucking
so ignore
going.
The cat. The ball is the only thing. It's basically a ball with a tail that zooms, and that's Grebo.
I see.
Broken containment.
And then we'll give... There we go. I've given Grebo a niche for anyone who likes the Yule lads.
Aw. Yeah.
Alright, and that's pretty much got our characters sorted. Who your character is, what their personality is, we'll find out as it goes. Unless anybody or actually I should explain how the mechanics of this game work. So over on the left hand side, you should see what looks like a pretty little die. This is the Discworld dice roller. Basically, when you try to do something, depending on how well you're suited for it, you will roll... That's terrible.
Thank you, I know.
You will roll on the Discworld die roller. It goes from a D4 to a D12. Ignore the D20 and the D100. They are there to lead you astray.
Give me one more time. Oh, that's better.
We can also roll from our character sheet with the outcome dice, right?
You can do that, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah, in fact, you absolutely can. I see the buttons there.
I win.
Damn, that's nice.
Damn!
Now, you might notice on your character sheet, you don't have the D8. That's because that is always what you're going to be rolling against. The D8 is the narrativium die. It's basically the power of the story, which is a palpable and measurable thing on the disc working against you. And essentially, the better you are at something, or the more I like your justification using your quirks, then the higher die you will roll, and thus the more likely you will be to roll well. There's luck there as well, and I'm trying to remember what luck does, by which I mean I'm trying to
Find it.
if I can find it in the PDF.
Yep.
So, one moment. Oh, that's probably way too much. Here we go. luck
Look.
is here somewhere.
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay. So you start with 4 luck. So you can spend 1 luck to help another player. Essentially, if you see somebody do poorly, you can spend a luck to try to use one of your traits to have another go at it. Essentially, you'll see what the D8 rolled. The D8 will not roll again. The Narrativium die will remain what it is. You're just trying to beat the number that was rolled. As well, if you fail, under normal circumstances, you will get some sort of consequence, which is usually another quirk added to your character that can be pulled on by anybody. By which I mean either me or you. However, if you spend a luck, you can avoid a consequence from a failed test. And that's really it. That's the whole game. Any questions about how that works?
I don't have anything.
Not in the moment.
All right. In that case,
Unpause the
we will
game.
begin. Oh yeah, good point. There we go. All right. And we are going to start. Technically, there's a whole setting the scene thing in the PDF, but I thought it'd be fun to start with a little excerpt from the beginning of the Hogfather, and then I'll do the setting the scene part from the PDF.
I don't know what the Hogfather is.
Everything starts somewhere, although many physicists disagree. But people have always been dimly aware of the problem with the start of things. They wonder aloud how the snowplow driver gets to work, or how the makers of dictionaries look up the spellings of the words. Yet there is the constant desire to find some point in the twisting, knotting, raveling nets of space-time on which a metaphorical finger can be put to indicate that here is the point where it all began. A faint gling 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 can be heard from somewhere outside of existence, and suddenly you each feel yourself becoming. No, that's not quite right. You feel yourself having always been. Above you is the night sky, clear and crisp, with the silhouette of a sleigh pulled by some very angry-looking boars sailing across the moon. Beneath your feet is the snow-covered roof of a large home with some chimneys at one end and a small decorative bell tower at the other. In all directions, almost as far as the eye can see, there are more houses. Big houses, small houses, dirty houses, and clean houses. Scattered amongst them are shops with creaky signs hanging above their doors, and an almost equally number of grubby pubs. They line the winding cobbled streets that run like muddy rivers through the sprawl of almost civilization. You're in, or rather somewhere above, the city of Ankh-Morpork. A loud thud draws your attention away from the grimy vista as several presents wrapped in brown paper and jolly primary-colored ribbons scatter across the roof. A decidedly unjolly voice from above enters all your heads, without seeming to bother going through your ears. Oh bother, more of you. Well, you have a task. The Hogfather is missing. I'm, filling in, as it were. You must make sure the children believe in the Hogfather by tomorrow morning, or the sun won't come up. This is not a metaphor. Make them believe. With an enraged porcine squeal and an incongruously pleasant jingle of bells, the sleigh vanishes, speeding across the city. Each of you is filled with a sudden dread. The Hogfather is missing, and if children stop believing in him before the sun comes up, something terrible will happen. Starting with, but likely not limited to, you each receiving a visit from whoever just spoke. You have a notion, the first notion of your fledgling existences, that you don't want that. Abandoned on this rooftop with your first terrible thoughts and a small pile of wrapped gifts, it's time to come up with a plan.
Well, I
So,
say it's probably a good idea that they're not tasking us with finding the Hogfather. I don't have a good track record of finding anything.
Maybe if we make enough noise, we can find it real easy. Everybody's got to come and check out the noise eventually, right?
I look over at the ball that's just sitting on the ground, like kind of kick it with my foot a little bit. Do you
Hey,
speak? Jesus Christ!
yeah, I speak. What, just 'cause I'm little and round?
Well, I mean, a lot of little round things tend to speak. Unfortunately, not many, but enough. How are you? Am I the only one that's going to even be able to carry all of these gifts? How,
I have.
how big is
I
this
mean,
pile? How big are these gifts?
They are of varying sizes. Would you like to look at them a little bit closer?
that
Yes,
would be fantastic.
please.
Absolutely.
I roll up and bump into one repeatedly.
Wonderful. It gives a subtle crinkling of paper, and that's about all you can get with your size from it. But I will say, as you start to look at the presents, they seem to have on each of them a little handwritten brown paper label. I have sent you each a helpful little chart to what each of the presents is and to whom it is intended.
Hmm.
You are going to have to find some way to get these presents to their intended recipients, and unfortunately, you don't have the Hogfather's magic sack to help you.
Well, um,
And while you're thinking over that, as if your job wasn't hard enough, another piece of paper flitters down, landing on the snow next to the presents. And you can see it has a list of various things to show that the Hogfather has indeed been here. You believe that a heaping helping of the things on this list will have to be accomplished in order to make them believe in the Hogfather. One of
well,
which is conveniently dropped in a large pile in front of you. That being, of course, the presents.
I don't think I'm gonna get an answer for this, but who's Sherry and why is she in a glass?
Oh, I get it.
well, uh, can you at least drink? Paul?
Sherry.
That's a personal question, ain't it? No, I
Look,
can't.
if we're going to have to deliver how many gifts? 7 gifts? Hmm, I
Well, I mean,
don't.
you're the
We're,
biggest one. You could drink all the alcohol, right? Sherry,
I'm
you
having a
can.
hard enough time as it is. Thank you very much. I have
No,
my
no.
own tasks, but I suppose I could wait. At least it's on the list. At least it's listed. Everything's going to be fine. How?
I can
How do
I
we
can run
even
away with
know?
some turnips.
Do you even know what's in these gifts? Like, are they like they're wrapped, right?
Using Hog's Watch magic, um, you can pretty much make out what's in them. It's pretty easy to tell which gift is a fresh but dead pigeon. If you can't tell that, then I think the quote-unquote Hogfather might have chose the wrong group of
I think that
anthropomorphic
they
personifications
already
for this
did,
job.
but that's not up
That's
to
neither
me, I
here nor there.
suppose. I grab the sack and I hoist it over my shoulder. Oh, Jesus. Well, nothing to it but to do it. Is there a door to get into this building? Or are we gonna have to climb down?
Well, I will tell you, knowing as you do about, you know, Hog's Watch,
Oh no, we're gonna have to go through the chimney.
you do see upon the roof, there is, of course, on one side of the roof, a set of chimneys, and on the other side of the roof, a bell tower.
Well,
A
the
bell
chimney is going to make sooty footprints quite easy.
Well, you know, the one thing I'm good at is getting on roofs.
Oh yeah, well, people aren't typically on roofs. We need to get these inside of a building.
I'm also
Is-
pretty good at that one.
Is there a place? Sorry, I X'd out of the stuff. Where can I like pull that back up? There's a
Oh,
place,
it's
right?
under
Yeah, it's the
notes. Oh, sorry,
journal.
journal.
It's
Wait, we don't have
it's not
access
showing
to a
it.
notes.
Yeah, it's not
Oh, god
showing
damn it.
anything.
Alright, hold on. I
That's what I.
switched it to Observer when I showed it, but I guess it doesn't do that for the whole thing. So, 1 second.
Yeah.
There you go, you should have it now.
Hooray!
There we go.
And while you're at it,
Oh, God.
here is
This-
a handy
We have a
little...
snide manor.
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay.
Handy little map of Snide Manor for you. I say map in the stretchiest definition of the term, but you at least can get around.
Well, in that case, could I fit in the chimney? Or are we going to have to use some more Hogswatch magic?
So
I can fit the chimney.
we're going a little bit too fast. We now know where we need to go. Turnips. Turnips are right outside before we even get on the roof. How about we get the things that we can?
Turnips, traditionally left with the sherry and the pork pie for the Hogfather overnight,
Don't worry.
rather than being in the garden.
Look, if I know anything about Hogswatch, which typically, and I point to the list, there's city footprints, presents, sherry, well, a lack of sherry,
Mm-hmm.
almost no sherry, pork pie,
Lack.
and we take the turnips.
You can do what you want with those, frankly.
You can eat them if you want, but that's up to you. The important thing is that we leave the pork pie because you have to make sure that they know that it was bitten, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And then a hearty ho ho ho. It should be a pretty simple list, right?
Yeah.
So our best bet is to just get started.
Well,
And we don't need to get turnips. We're not taking turnips away from their garden.
May you hand the sack to me, and I'll get it on the roof, real lickety split for you.
We spawned on the
There's
roof,
not a
right?
sack.
Oh,
Yes, you did.
no,
spawn
well, that's
on
not
the
even a
roof.
sack. I thought we spawned in the,
Yeah,
we're in the front of the
I
house
know.
on the ground.
I know that we spawned. Well, that we spawned on the roof. I thought you said that like the presents were like in like
We don't
a sack
have
of
the
some kind.
Hogfather
I know we
sack.
don't have the Hogfather sack, but I thought we
Uh,
had like something to carry the presents with.
Nope.
Oh,
Sure don't.
wonderful! Even better. So we're gonna have to do this
Even
Better
better.
stop
one.
chug-a-lugging, train boy.
You know what? God damn it! Can you like
Yeah,
send?
just looked up to make sure, and yeah, several presents wrapped in brown paper and jolly primary colored ribbons scatter across the roof.
Oh, joy! All right. Well, roof gnome, right? Yeah, roof gnome.
Well, there's only one of me, but I'm useful in more ways than just myself.
Yes. Could you, I guess, start sending presents down the chimney? I'm going to climb down the chimney if it is possible, and maybe we can get some of these gifts into the house.
I have a better idea. Grebo, would you like to go down the chimney?
Yeah.
Grebo can't
Okay.
leave footprints.
No, but
Grebo
Grebo
can
can
draw
go
them.
down the chimney. I have feet, but Grebo can catch the presents.
Grebo can roll around in the shape of sooty footprints.
Can you jump?
Grebo can do its best.
Okay, Grebo's got this.
Surely we can get down the chimney. The Hogfather can do it somehow, right?
Yes, but Grebo just said they could. I believe in Grebo.
Believe in Grebo.
I will tell you, as you approach the chimney stack, you can see there are in fact 4 chimneys upon this stack. Um, upon closer inspection, you can see one has the classic black soot that you're used to. One has soot, but it's a little greasier than you might be used to. One is suspiciously clean, and one has a faint warmth coming from it.
I
Well,
think Grebo needs to go down the normal city one.
I'm assuming the greasy city one is probably
from the
from like the kitchen or something, right?
Well, looking at this convenient map, the chimney is also connected to the sorceress's hall or no, the entrance hall. Sorry, jeez,
The Sorceress's Hall.
I got it. Okay, let me just make this a little bit bigger.
Wow. Entrance is not anywhere close to the same as sorceress.
It was kind of small. I was just kind of guessing.
I will note, roof gnomes do not have literacy on their character sheet.
True, true. Anyway, where were we?
Getting Grebo down the chimney.
Alright, I throw Grebo down the chimney.
Which one?
The sooty chimney.
Apparently the
Alright.
normal city one.
Alright, the clean black sooty one?
Not the clean black sooty one, the normal sooty one.
Sorry, one's clean, one's got clean soot.
Yes.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Clean soot.
The normal city one. Normal
The
one,
normal city
okay.
one. Yeah.
Excellent. Wonderful. I'm so glad you did that. Grebo,
Yeah.
you are being thrown down a chimney. I want to see how this goes for you. So if you would be ever so kind as to roll something. I'm going to say by default you're going to have a d6 because you are a ball.
Grebo's good at rolling.
Yeah, they can keep on doing it.
All right, you know what? I'll say that'll give you a d10 to roll. Well, you didn't roll terribly well, but neither did the Narrativium. You get tossed down and you immediately start going around in a spiral down this chimney, picking up tons and tons of black soot. But as soon as you hit the bottom, it all erupts from you in a puff of black dust, and you are clean once more. You find yourself in a rather large, it looks like a bedroom, and it sounds like some great beast is having battle in here. The sounds of 1,000 growls erupt from a luxurious 4-poster bed in the center of the room, with a red velvet stocking hanging on the end.
You hear from the top of the chimney. What do you see?
It's a bedroom with beasts.
Do they need a gift?
Grebo sees a stocking.
Well, it's a start. Which gift are we looking for? Get some information.
Yeah.
I've got this. Can I make some noise to see if I can draw the beasts from their abode?
Let's maybe not wake up people.
They're making noise. They're definitely awake.
Would you like to go down the chimney after Grebo?
No. I'm gonna use just the ability. I'm a roof gnome and make the house noisy. Make some noise to see if I
Alright.
can arouse curiosity.
Interesting. Okay.
To see who we're delivering the gifts to.
I want you
Mm-hmm.
to
Just melt my finger.
roll me a d4 for this one.
Gotcha.
All right. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
As d4s go, anyway.
Oh.
I've got some bad news.
My feet aren't big enough. I know.
You succeeded.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh no.
Grebo, you hear a sudden jolt, and the growling stops. And you hear from inside the bed, I want you to add the quirk to your sheet, hunted.
Oh no. Grebo is giving zoomies to the beasts. Oh
You
no.
see a rather large man peer out from behind a loaded crossbow sticking out of the four-poster bed. He's got a huge mustache, a bald head covered in a nightcap, and wonderful sleeping pajamas, as opposed to the other kind. And he's looking around the room, crossbow first. He says, "Who's there? Is it the one from the guild? You down like I took the rest. What would you like to do?"
I roll around on the floor in a circle until I hit a wall, and then I keep hitting that wall until I stop.
This is going very poorly.
Oh no, this is going great. Grebo is doing
Keeping
the
in
mission.
mind, you don't have any presence yet.
This is the
Here,
life
Yeah.
level of Grebo.
Exactly. So, what? What's the point?
You see that as you hit the wall, I'm gonna ask you to roll for me. I'm gonna give you a d6 by default here, but you hear the thwang of a crossbow bolt as it gets shot at you.
Right. So D6.
Yes, unless you can.
No.
Uh-oh. All right. Interested. Okay, we're gonna change your hunted quirk to something else now.
Dead.
Dead. Actually, yeah. Don't change your hunted quirk. We're just gonna add past tense.
Hunted.
Yeah, hunted.
I thought that's what it was. Oh.
No, you were being hunted, and now you've been hunted.
Oh.
The crossbow pierces your body entirely. You're not dead. As an anthropomorphic personification, it takes more than a crossbow bolt to kill you, but it's going to make rolling a lot harder as it just kind of wobbles there.
Oh, rolling like at my means of movement.
Yes.
Right. Not my die. Not my dice.
The man looks around, hears no more noise, for you have been restrained, seems satisfied, and goes back to bed.
I have another question.
Wonderful.
Get it.
So Grebo has a feather thing attached to them.
Yes,
Do you have the ability to control that feather?
they did.
Oh, thank you. I understand. Okay.
I ask again because I was stopped earlier. Would it be possible for me to go down any of these chimneys?
Absolutely.
Okay. I am going to go down this chimney.
We're very good at our job.
Fucking hell.
Oh fuck.
I'm going to try to do it semi-slowly.
All right. You go ahead and You're being careful, so I'm just gonna ask for a d6 from you.
Okay.
All right. Interesting.
I swear to God, if okay.
Ooh. All right.
I have
You are
wait.
no stranger to soot. You bathe in it. You know it well. You're no more sooty at the bottom of the chimney than you were going in, which was admittedly considerably already. But you make it down into the bedroom just as you hear a sound like a herd of elephants erupting once more from within the curtains of the bed.
Okay. I take a look around the room. Like, obviously I see the bed, probably from a more advantageous height to actually see the man that is clearly sleeping in the bed. I also see a ball with a crossbow bolt through it. What else do
Which
I
is
actually
sadly.
see in the room? Any indication as to what this person might want or be?
Hang on, hang on. Before we get too much farther, can I start throwing down gifts?
God damn, I thought I was the one that was easily derailed.
You are being easily derailed by the roof gnomes. Um,
It's your effect on the group.
I will say, I'm gonna describe what's going on, and then immediately after, before
Yeah.
the conductor has a chance to do anything about what I say, I will allow you to throw down one of the gifts.
Uh-huh. Thank you.
So I will say, um, given the nature of what happened with Grebo, as I'm sure Grebo, you will relate the tale to the conductor.
Of course.
Wonderful. And the state of the room, you would say this is probably the master bedroom where most likely the lord of the house sleeps.
Hmm. Well, the Lord Snide wanted a sports stick. So hopefully this is the place where they would want it.
Now then, roof gnomes, keeping in mind you haven't seen any of this, what present do you throw down?
That would be the Inquisition torture chamber with wind up rack of nearly real blood that you can use again. Because that's the largest thing. I just want to go ahead and get it out of the way. Make sure it goes down the chimney so we can free up a little bit more space on top of this roof.
Wonderful. Conductor, you hear a thump behind you as a rather large box hits the ground, and from within you hear a tiny bell tolling and the laughter and wails of somebody both torturing and being tortured. Not the same
Right.
person doing the things, but um,
Well, I assume I can, through Hogswatch magic, pull this out of the chimney still, despite its incredible size.
yeah. f- let's just say anything that wouldn't be hilarious to make a problem, you're gonna be able to do through either Hogswatch magic or because I don't want to fuck with it.
Awesome. All right. I'm going to remove that, set it off to the side, look up the chimney, and just say, "Can I get a sports stick instead?" I'll go over
Uh,
to help Grebo very quietly.
and while they're helping Grebo, I shall shove the sports stick down the nice chimney.
All right, the sports stick goes down the chimney, sticking in the dust at the bottom straight up. It quivers a bit at the end. Don't we all?
Hey, and
And
Grebo,
I
you
will
are being
say,
saved.
yeah, I will say, you're very easily able to remove the crossbow bolt from Grebo's form. Grebo, we're gonna go ahead and remove that hunted past tense quirk from you. Congratulations, you have been saved.
I thump excitedly against the ground.
All right, Grebo, I am going to open the door to this room. I need you to scout ahead and see if you can find any information that would indicate who these individuals are. We have plenty
Yeah,
of
yeah.
presents to give. Let's try not to wake any more people up.
Grebo is small and fast.
Indeed. I go over and I open the door to the bedroom just enough for them to get out.
Excellent. Grebo, do you go out?
I circle the room one more time before exiting,
They have
hitting
breached.
several walls on my way.
They have breached
Excellent.
containment.
I throw another gift down the chimney.
Okay. Um. Conductor, after Grebo leaves and you close the door, you hear some sort of mechanism from beyond the door you just closed. As you open it again, Grebo is no longer there. We'll pick back up with Grebo in a second. What are you doing next?
I
Well,
will, you know,
apparently another
sorry.
present just got thrown down. So
You know, the dangerous mammals, reptiles, amphibians, birds, fish, jellyfish, insects, spiders, crustaceans, grasses, trees, mosses, and lichens of Terra Incognita, volume 29 in 3 parts, belongs down the chimney next. Still, that's a lot. It's pretty heavy.
okay.
Excellent. Conductor, you reach for the sports stick that was thrown in the chimney and nearly get domed by a tome.
3 tomes in a box.
Careful. I will ask for presents in a second, please.
Sorry, what was that? Can I throw down another?
Absolutely.
I think the fresh but dead pigeon.
Okay. Clearly, I shake my head. I'm going to take this sports stick or possibly bat.
Possibly.
And put it into this put it somewhere. I'm assuming like a stocking or something.
There's a
Is
stocking on
There
the end
was
of
the
the bed.
stocking, yep,
okay.
near the bed.
Then yes, I
Yeah,
will put
Grebo
it
said so.
into the stocking. And
All right.
I mean, is there any? I'll check the list real quick. Presents in stocking. Okay, is there any sherry nearby?
It's
No,
probably in the
you
kitchen
don't
or in the
see
living
any
room.
sherry.
Okay. Well, in that case, we're going to skip that step for now. I'm sure I will find that later. And the sooty footprints, I look down. Yes, 100% they are there.
Absolutely. We're gonna call that done.
All right, I'd like to toss down the whiskey.
All
Just,
right.
it takes me a minute to shuffle around on the roof,
A
but
small
I get everything down
pile
there.
is forming in here. Uh, there isn't much left to throw down. I'm
No.
excited to see
Uh-huh.
in what order they go.
Well, everything's considering it a package. I'll throw down the socks next. You know, make a little cushion for the dagger.
Wonderful.
All right. And what's happening with Grebo? Like, I check outside the door again. Still no Grebo.
Are you just looking or are you stepping?
Um,
I need to know for reasons.
I'm sure you
Important
do.
question.
It's going to be very difficult to leave this room, isn't it?
Who can say? It might be incredibly easy to leave this room.
Grebo?
There is no response.
Instead,
I step
behind
out.
you hear the clutter of the last gift.
Alright. You step out, and now I will say what happened. A trap door immediately opens under you.
What?
And you start sliding to something that looks very bright and hot. You can see Grebo trying their best to run back up the chute, but as you hit them, you both go hurtling towards the furnace in the basement. I will say, roof gnomes, you throw the last 2 presents down, and you hear nothing.
And, well, all the presents are down. Time for me to go. And I jump
Now
down the
then.
chimney next.
The very
Excellent.
clogged chimney.
Grebo, conductor, you are currently hurtling down a chute to the basement, specifically the furnace. It is getting increasingly hot. How would you like to proceed?
Well, is there any way that we can like is this like an encased chute, or is there like a way that we can get off of it?
Um, you know what? Why don't you try to see if you can get off of it? I'd say this would probably be a D4.
I don't know. I'm pretty easily derailed. Like I can easily off course
You know,
instantly.
I think it's gonna be a D10.
Hmm.
Ooh.
I was hoping you'd say that.
I was hoping I'd roll better.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. Grebo, do you have anything that you might want to like see if you can beat that with, or I might just use a luck to avoid any consequences.
Uh, I have catch me if you can. I can try to be like caught
I
by
don't think
something.
that's gonna get you very
A
far.
ball getting caught on a chute.
Yeah.
All right.
But other than that,
Yep.
Grebo is doomed.
So I'm probably just going to use a luck to avoid the consequences of that horrible failure.
Oh, you don't want the quirk that it would give you?
Um,
Singed. Burned.
I'm going to avoid that for right now.
Alright, so spend your luck. You go hurtling onto the hot coals of the furnace. But luckily, enough ash has formed on it that you can kind of firewalk your way over to the door of the furnace and get yourself out, cradling Grebo in your arms as you both get shat out the furnace in the basement.
Sad to say, but it's not the first time I've ended up in one of those. Don't ask. Are you okay?
Grebo is fine. Grebo was impaled earlier.
Yes, it happens to the best of us. Now,
This was better than that time.
I'm sure it was. Now, where where are we?
The basement.
So you see behind you a large furnace, giving off a gentle glow, illuminating a maze of stacked barrels, wine racks, and a small makeshift den containing an adorable young girl. She set up an old sheet supported by washing poles to create her own little haven, and she sleeps here under a scrappy blanket next to the warmth of the gently smoldering furnace. Hanging from one of her makeshift tent poles is a well-worn stocking with a delicate Q embroidered on it. At the other end of the cellar, a few snowflakes fall through a shaft of moonlight let in through a dirty window.
This must be Quail. It's the only one with a Q on here. But,
Could be trying to throw us off. We should look at her socks.
well, I would love to look at some socks. If there was any way that we could send them down that chute without them being burned to a crisp.
Speaking of, roof gnomes, what are you guys up to?
Well, I of course jump down. Pile of the presents is here in the room, and there's nobody else here except for the beast in the bed. So I'll try to go out in the hall.
Ah, excellent. A trapdoor opens under you, and you start sliding down to the furnace.
Oh!
Roll
I
me
didn't
a
expect this.
d4.
Got you. This. Oh, I hit the wrong one. This one, and then bam.
Ooh,
Ooh.
it's a
Oh,
tie. I don't know what happens, but I'm just gonna roll with it. Um,
Hey.
Hey.
I'm gonna give you a quirk because I think it'd be funny.
Mhm.
You hit the hole at the bottom, but unfortunately, some inconsiderate people have been through here earlier and knocked off all of the lovely ash that made it easy to get through here. The bottom of your feet gets so fucking hot as you make your way in to or out of the furnace. I'm gonna give you the
Oh, oh,
quirk hot stepping.
oh, oh, oh.
That's gonna be there for a while.
Ooh.
As the two of you are looking at little Quail's den, we'll say, some gnomes come pouring out of the furnace behind you,
Oh,
going,
oh,
"Oh, oh, oh,
oh,
oh,
oh, oh,
I'm
oh,
not enough."
oh. I'm gonna take a goblin. Oh, this is not too good.
Well, you didn't happen to bring any gifts other than yourself, did you?
Oh, no, no, ooh, I didn't expect to be here either.
Yeah, neither did we. Now, I suppose we, after going from the top to the bottom of this building rather swiftly, need to now make our way back up to the top and not back down so swiftly. I believe this young person needs a pair of darned socks.
You can say damn. This is an adult screen.
No, it literally says on the list, pair of darned socks.
What?
I am nothing if not
Used.
specific.
Not as intense as damned socks.
You had to say used though. You're missing the used part.
That is important.
All right, fine. I'll put the socks on before I give them.
Thank you.
Oh, don't worry, they've already been used.
Use it again.
Well, no, that might actually be bad because then they would be double used.
Now,
Is there a stair? Are there stairs that would take us back up?
Yes.
Wonderful. So, how do these stairs go up into the house, or are these like the kind? Does it seem like this is leading outside the building?
wait, what? Conductor, please.
Yes.
My little feet hurt. Can you please carry me up the ladder, the stairs, please?
I didn't get my question answered.
These stairs go up into the house.
Okay. No, I go up the stairs.
All right.
Oh.
As you go up to the stairs, they lead into what appear to be the servants' quarters. It's a lot quieter here than you might expect for a house of this size. Seemingly, Lord Snide has given the servants Hogswatch Eve off, either to go visit dear old mums or spend time with their family, just so long as they're back tomorrow morning to get his Hogswatch dinner ready. Um, and it is here that you will find two beds, one larger, one smaller, both unoccupied, and next to a door hanging from a coat hook, you can see a stocking marked with an M.
Okay. Well, that does make this a little bit easier. Well, maybe. It's either Marcus or Edmund Marley. I'm going to go with Marcus.
It's a fair assumption.
Start like scratch my head like uh. Shit, what was I going to do?
What were you going to do?
Okay, sorry about that.
Right. I look back down the stairs. Could you carry Grebo up these stairs?
I can chuck Grebo up to you. I'll have to crawl up the stairs with my hands.
All right, fine. I'll go back down the stairs and pick up both of them.
Yeah.
Christ.
Excellent. It's a good thing you don't have any presents you have to carry.
Right?
Chug-a-lug train, boy.
All right, one of you two, or maybe both of you, I'm going to need you to take note. Keep it in your mind. Don't let it slip. All right?
Okay. Uh-huh.
Basement is the Q
Dangerous.
person.
Got you.
Yeah, it's like the quail. It's quail. This room
Basement's the end of the house.
has the M person. M as in Marcus, I assume. Is that the
M
only
like
stocking?
Nancy. Yep, that's the only stocking in this room.
Well, they only need one gift then, I suppose, unless otherwise found. We'll see. But Q basement, M in this room, the servants' quarters. So, from the servants' quarters, I assume we should be able to work our way through a few areas. There's no chimney in the servants' quarters, correct?
No. You presume that the chimney that the furnace is attached to was the one that you saw earlier that was warm.
Ah, yes. Alright, so we've got a lot of gifts that we need to retrieve from the master bedroom.
The best place for them.
We're going to have to do some loops here, I think. Maybe. Looking at the map in my mental mind, does the servants' quarters connect directly to the kitchen?
Yes. You would imagine, given their uses.
Suppose so. Well, I guess we will go to the kitchen.
All right. As you walk into the kitchen, conductor, I would like you to roll me a d6 as you feel something underfoot and the ground doesn't seem quite as stationary as you expected. Thank you.
Oh.
Wonderfully done.
I stand upon moving trains all the time when
You'll be damned if anything
eventually.
with wheels on a track is ever going to get you. As you step down, you see that you're stepping down right onto a roller skate that has been positioned to roll you into a stack of pots and pans. But you catch it in time. The roller skate rolls forward a couple of feet, and you are safe.
Almost lost my footing there.
You got it though, right?
Oh yes, I don't usually
Good,
lose my
good.
footing. I only lose trains. But that's neither here nor there.
Okay, yep.
So, kitchen. They don't have stockings in the kitchen, do they?
No, but there's probably
Well.
something else in the kitchen.
There's a lot of stuff in the kitchen. In fact, the kitchen is filled with far more food than one family could possibly eat. Turkeys are stuffed, cutlets are marinating, and jellied things look on forlornly from their wobbly prisons. This is tomorrow's Hog's Watch dinner, although feast or possibly extravagance may be a more accurate term. Assorted mousetraps of varying designs and complexity have been set in an attempt to protect the bounty from the intentions of any mice who might have a fraught relationship with the kitchen staff.
Any pork
Standing
pies,
alone
sherry,
as
or turnips?
well, in fact, funny you should mention that, because standing alone with a note proclaiming them to be for the Hogfather and no one else, thank you very much, are a pork pie and several turnips.
Oh, I am a little bit famished right about now.
Is there a glass of sherry as well?
There does not appear to be a glass of sherry here.
Oh shit! Right. Uh,
Those
roof
bastards.
gnomes, have your share of turnips. I am taking a
Oh.
bite of the pork pie.
I split the turnips into some pieces and devour it.
Excellent. In that case, I'm gonna give you a new quirk called Turnt Up, because it's turnips.
Mm.
And I thought that would be fun. As for
I'm
you,
turned it up.
conductor, you bite into the pork pie. It is, it's pretty good as pork pies go. There's a bit of an oaky afterbirth to it. Um,
Earth?
that's an Office reference.
Ah.
Um, but you start to feel something sort of gurgling in the pit of your stomach.
Oh no!
Someone has messed with this pork pie. You have been poisoned. Now, given your proclivities, that being an anthropomorphic personification rather than a flesh and blood human being, your body's taking to it better than most. And we're just going to give you the the quirk bloated and leaking
Ugh.
Ooh.
Ugh!
as
Ugh.
your body deals with the ramifications of the poisoned pork pie.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh,
And when I say leaking, I don't just mean liquid. There's plenty of gas as well. You're starting to sound like Lord Snide snoring,
I
frankly.
don't don't feel so good. I stopped myself just short of taking a second bite. Like, nah, one bite will suffice, I'm sure.
I will say you can, of course, note. I might actually do this myself. Note off. We got the pork pie and the turnips done. Let me see. All right. That's not it. That's not it. How about I just do this?
Update and remove them. Or did you finally find the cross out?
I was gonna put a check mark next to them.
Oh, that
I
would
guess
also
I could
work.
just. Yeah. Hello?
Hello?
Hey.
There we go. Okay. There's- Whatever. I'm gonna remove them. You've done the pork pie. You've done the turnips.
Turnips are
You've
now
definitely done the
officially
turnips.
missing from the kitchen and the list.
Yes. And you've done the sooty footprints.
Plenty of them. They're
Alright.
gonna be all over this house. They're gonna be so confused.
Where do you go from here?
Oh, is there a chimney like I had predicted?
There is a chimney, like you had predicted.
Wonderful.
Although, getting up it might prove a little bit difficult, even with Hog's Watch magic for you at the moment.
Good.
Grebo.
That would help, yeah.
Grebo, would you like to go up the chimney?
Grebo goes up.
All right. How about this? Yes. Let's see if we can get. Let's see if we can get both of you up there. I will be fine. I will try to make my way up to the master bedroom. Perhaps to do this. You all go through the same chimney. Not this chimney. The first chimney. So we could start organizing this, perhaps.
Well, all of the presents are in the Lord's bedroom.
Yes, of course,
just-
I know, but it's going to be way easier for you guys to get to the Lord's bedroom if I don't have to carry you.
Fine. Come, Grebo, to the roof.
All right, you are able to climb the chimney relatively easily. The grease on it is sticky rather than slippery, so it gives you a little bit more to, stick into and climb.
Mhm.
You're kind of dirty now, but that's all right. And anyway, you get there quickly because the roof gnomes are both hot, stepping, and turned up, so you're good.
True.
We're gonna follow the conductor first,
Okay.
and it sounds like you were about to say something anyway, so go ahead.
I mean, I was actually going to ask who we're following.
Ah, well.
Right. Well,
Seeing as I've already answered that, I'm offended.
in that case, I try to think. All right. So they master bedroom upstairs. I need. Is there a bathroom?
There are probably several.
Why don't you try to find a bathroom?
All right. Just give me a d6. We're gonna see how well
How well
this
you should use the
goes.
bathroom.
Tell you what, you can find a chamber pot
Hmm.
in the kitchen.
On second thought, perhaps this is not something that I should be leaving in place of the Hogfather.
It's a step beyond city footprints.
I suppose I will instead, being derailed, start seeing if I can find some stairs going up.
Well, you can't because you're on the ground floor right now, but you do find a door leading into the entrance hall.
Ah, wonderful. That is just what I need.
And as you go in, let's oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Oh yeah?
Yep. Sorry,
Blazer?
something's going on right now, and
Huh?
Stop, hey,
Sorry,
those other
I was
roof
watching funny
gnomes.
Russian videos on my.
hurdy-gurdy.
Yeah, yes. What am I
Yeah,
rolling?
Russians. You're not rolling anything.
Okay, good.
Conductor, as you step into the entrance hall, you hear a click underfoot.
Not again, not again,
And
not again,
feel
not again, not again, not again,
sharp
not again.
pain in the side of your neck.
Oh.
As you reach out and pull it, you see a dart with a now empty vial of what you can only assume was poison.
I.
This might get interesting.
Oh
Roof gnomes and
no.
Grebo, how are you guys doing?
Well, I think we make it just fine. It's a
Yeah.
little, a little sticky, but make it one apiece. And then we go back down the normal city one.
As you've done so many times before,
Indeed.
and you see the pile of presents there. You hear Lord Snide snoring once more. And if you want to leave the master bedroom, I will say you all have fallen victim to the trapdoor, so you're able to sidestep it this time.
Hooray!
Wonderful.
So can I make like a conga line of just a few gnomes and attempt to, since I can't walk very well, just worm some of the gifts out of the master bedroom?
Yes,
Okay.
that sounds lovely.
Mhm.
I think you can do that quite easily.
Good.
And you do see that essentially, if it's not one of the interesting rooms of Snide Manor, everything is connected by plush carpeted hallways and marble staircases.
That's fantastic.
With this in mind, where would you like to go?
Hmm.
Did we already give the Lord his gift?
Yes, the
Correct.
Lord got the bat.
Okay.
A
So
sports stick or possibly a bat
Right.
so
hangs suspiciously not squeaking and eating insects out of his stocking.
are we able to get to the master or the children's bedroom from the master bedroom using the plush carpeted hallway?
If you couldn't, this would be a very strangely designed house.
Well, there's trapdoors in the floor.
And poison darts. And
Poison
poisoned
dart.
pot
Well,
pies.
we don't know about that. We just know about the trapdoor.
Fair. It's alright, don't worry. There's no more darts with poison.
It's okay. We rolled high enough. It definitely can't affect us.
Absolutely. So you go to the children's bedroom.
Good.
Now, it takes a moment to realize that this is in fact the bedroom of children, and not the bedroom of someone who, say, might soon be helping the watch with their inquiries. The room is
Mhm.
full of an unusual mix of specialist literature and disconcertingly real-looking toy weapons, and other tools of the would-be assassin's trade. The former are neatly stacked, ordered, and organized. The latter were left where any errant parent, carer, servant, or hogfather might trip, fall, or step on them. And on the bottom bunk is the sleeping form of a young lad, stocking cuddled tightly to his chest, while the top bunk contains a sleeping lump, we'll say.
Just a lump. And is there any stockings on the wall?
None on the wall, but of course there is one stocking that the lad is grasping tight to his chest.
Does it have a letter on it?
Nope. If it did, you couldn't see it.
Well, considering what room we're in, I'm taking a wild guess. And assuming that this is the dangerous mammals, reptiles, amphibians, birdfish, jellyfish, insects, spiders, crustaceans, grasses, trees, mosses, and lichens of Terra Incognita, Volume 29, 3 parts. This is where this 3 books goes.
Are you sure it's not
The
the
Bertrand.
Are you sure it's not the
Could be the
dagger
dagger.
for the
Well, I thought
Assassin's Guild?
it was covered in books too.
It
There's
was, and
it's 2
is.
bunks. There's 2 bunks in here.
But only one stocking.
Yes.
Hmm.
As you ponder that, conductor, um, I'm
Ugh.
sorry to say, in addition to being bloated and leaking, you've now turned blue.
Baba dee
Dab,
baba die.
dabba dee dabba die.
Ah,
Oh.
You're fine,
God, I hate this place.
largely, but you're blue.
Hmm. That's wonderful. I suppose I
Welcome.
will stand out. Now I'm in.
You would if anyone could see anthropomorphic personifications.
So
Apparently, that that does make things easier. Are there stairs in the entrance hall?
Yes, there are marble stairs that lead into the upstairs area. There are also uh, hallways leading all throughout the house, really, from here. You have free reign, if reign could be said to be free.
Wonderful. Uh,
From deep within the house, you hear a sudden cry. Just, whoa!
Hope one of them didn't fall into a trapdoor again.
I don't think it's one of us.
Are you
They
going
fell
to
in.
make your way upstairs to join the others?
Oh no, I definitely want to see what that was. What? I've already forgotten my objective.
All right, wonderful. You are easily derailed after all. Um, as you follow the sound, you can see on the floor, or rather about 6 inches to a foot above the floor, a little quivering wire. And gone ass over tea kettle appears to be the Hogfather.
What?
Upon
Nothing.
closer
I,
inspection, you see that he seems to have a false beard and a pillow stuffed up his shirt instead. And rather than a bowl full of uh, jelly, he's got a knife.
please don't stab me. I, you are not who I was expecting to find.
As you say this, he kind of looks up at you. His eyes take a second, still kind of rolling around in his head before they focus on you. He goes, "You, you a tooth fairy?" Whoa!
I.
Kind of jumps to his feet, holds the knife. You can see he's quivering just a little bit.
Are you okay?
Well, well of course I'm okay. I'm the Hogfather after all.
No, you're not.
He gives you a very unconvincing smile.
You're not the Hog Father. I look at his feet. Are they sooty?
They are, in fact, sooty.
Shit.
See, told you.
All right, then. Where's your gifts?
As, well, you see, about that. And he starts rushing you with the knife. Go ahead and roll me. We're gonna say a d6.
Shit.
Actually, you know what? Never mind. You've got a shovel in your thing. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
I got a
roll on that
shovel.
for you. Roll a d10. You've got superior reach.
Oh no. Bung.
What?
I've got excellent news. You completely miss with the shovel. It's not a combat weapon. But as his knife goes into your belly, it is immediately pushed back with this purple mist that leaks out of you as you find your true form returning. You are no longer bloated and leaking. You have just exploded against this guy. You feel so much better. He falls back onto his ass. He bangs his head on the hallway floor. And as he looks up, he seems to look like right through you. He's like, "What? Where'd he go? He brandishes his knife again, and he goes skulking directly past you, back down the hallway towards the entrance hall.
I scratch my head and like, I, that's a problem for another time. I go further into the building, trying to find another room because at this point, I'm just going to assume I was not aware of where I was going. I was literally just going towards the sound. I actually don't know where I am in the building.
Excellent. Um, we will get to you. Roof gnomes and Grebo,
Grebo.
what have you guys been doing? Have you decided on what you're going to do in the children's bedroom?
I have attempted to been putting to see if I could fit Grebo to get a view of the stocking. Holding Grebo at different angles where my eyes may not be able to view.
All right. Uh, Grebo, give me a D4.
Uh,
You don't have
Mm.
eyes, I'm realizing.
and yet I see it's
Fine.
it's a Hogswatch miracle.
Have you rolled your D4 yet?
No, I'm trying to think if I can negotiate myself some better odds. I don't think I can. Shit.
Oh, oh no.
Hmm.
I- sure. Yeah, that's kind of how I thought that would go. I hate to dig into an old well, but I am going to. I don't hate it that much.
Another crossbow bolt.
I'm getting a quirk. Hunted.
As you are dangled
Fuck.
next to this child, the lump on the top bunk starts to stir,
Oh no.
and a large, round orange tabby looks at you with eyes full of hate.
I think you found Bellwether.
And it leaps at you. It starts chasing you around the room, and with the ruckus that you're making, the lad begins to stir. He goes, "Oh, who's that?
Can I salvage this
What's
by
going on?"
throwing the fresh but dead pigeon at Bellwether?
Um, you know what? Go ahead and you can throw the bird at Bellwether if you want, or the cat if you want. I
Their
don't know that it's
direction.
Bellwether.
Hmm.
Um, and you know what? Yeah, give me a roll for that, because I want to see if that's enough to peel. This is going to be a D4, because I need you to understand this is literally Grebo's whole thing.
Hmm.
So it's going to be hard to get this cat off of
It's
Grebo.
going to be hard to get it
Yeah,
up, but
Grebo's real
just
good at
because of
what
what
it
the
does.
situation is, I'm a little turned up right now.
All right, give me a D6 then.
Ah,
It's not enough.
damn!
Mhm.
The cat remains locked onto Grebo, and the child locks eyes with you and says in a quiet voice, "Who are you?"
I'm better heard but not seen. I'd like to disappear.
Wouldn't you like to know whether boy fucking disappears?
You know what? Give me a D10 for that one.
Got you. Oh,
Oh.
oh, yeah.
Whoa.
With a knock and a click, you are gone. He looks around. He's like, "Oh, oh, must have just been. Percy, you stop that! It's
Must have been the
Hogswatch
wind.
Eve. I must be asleep." And the cat, as he responds to it, goes, "Meow." Stops looking at Grebo for half a second. Grebo, I will see that indeed upon the collar of this cat, you see the embroidered name Percy. Well, Percival, but Percy.
That's not Bellwether at all.
Oh.
That's no one on our list.
And the boy falls back to sleep. The cat looks to you and looks at the boy and looks to you and looks at the boy
It looks at you. It looks at the
and
boy.
begins chasing you again.
Oh god.
Now, not to backseat game or like do too much like suggesting here, but I know that you have a way with animals, but
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't you also potentially have a way with animals?
I have been thinking. Yeah.
No, like minus
I
the
would.
space. Like,
Yeah.
No, no, I
I
think
would.
I get it.
I
okay.
would like to get away with animals.
All right. Give me a D12 for that one. That's your whole thing. Well, I'm gonna roll anyway, but you are able to lead the cat straight out the door and down the hallway. Whereupon, as you're going down, you hear a click going down the hallway, and from some secret compartment, a weighted net falls, and with a you see the cat has been captured. Now then, roof gnomes, are you gonna give this kid a gift or not?
I'm still gonna find out which kid it is.
Just make an assumption. I'm sure that they'll solve it on Hog's Watch.
I'm not gonna say the entire name. They get the books. The
All
one
right,
with the stocking gets the books.
excellent. Okay, conductor.
Yes.
After traveling the myriad labyrinthine hallways of Snide Manor, you find yourself within, we'll say, a room of death.
Oh boy.
Uh, the first thing that you think entering this room is, why do you need so many heads? The walls are covered in the heads of animals, both exotic and mundane. Presumably some of them came with the house, but others look less moth-eaten. In the center of the room is a billiards table that you could play football on. The expanse of smooth green is interrupted by a half-finished game, and a glass of sherry has been left on a side table that could
Oh,
give a main table a run for its money.
thank God. I was very thirsty. But also, this is definitely the game room, right?
Yes, indeed.
Who keeps
Wonderful.
sherry in their game room?
In that case, I will gladly drink the sherry, making sure to check the list as I'm drinking it.
Check it twice even.
Yep, and spit a little bit back into the glass.
Excellent. Sherry done.
Oh man, we are killing it. Ah,
As you place an almost empty glass of sherry down, your stomach welling up with warmth. Warmth? Warmth.
warmth. I'm
Warmth.
I'm feeling pretty warm.
All of a sudden, your vision is crisscrossed with the fabric of a net as you hear behind you, "Aha! I finally got you!" Wait a second. You're not the hog fodder. And you turn around and you see a precocious little girl holding a butterfly net who seemed to have been hiding here. She is dressed in all black, and you see a little plastic knife tied to her belt, or sheathed in her belt.
Perhaps I'm not, but that's it.
If you're not the hog father, then who are you? And why are you here?
I've been thinking that myself. I I'm sure that I knew at one point, but can we just forget that I was like ever here? That would be grand.
She looks at you cockeyed for a second. Well, you're here on Ogswatch Eve. Have you got presents?
Maybe, maybe. You wouldn't happen to be Tabitha, would you?
Who wants to know?
Well, the Hogfather, of course.
Thought you said you weren't the
Well,
Hogfather.
I'm not. You see, the Hogfather needs to visit a lot of houses, and the Hogfather needs a helper every now and then, especially with a house this grand, right?
I suppose, but Susan always said that he just used the special magical time of the Hogfather operating outside of normal time. Something like an internal universe or some such.
This Susan sounds like a very knowledgeable individual.
Yeah, she's alright.
Now, did Susan also tell you anything about whether or not the Hogfather would even be able to deliver presents if you were awake?
No, she didn't say anything about that.
Oh, well, I heard that it's way easier to get the Hogfather to come and deliver presents if you are asleep.
Yeah, but then you can't catch him.
I think that that's the point. That might be the point. I don't think that the Hogfather is in the habit of getting caught. But I suppose that makes me even less the Hogfather. You know, I was on a trail here at some point, but again,
Albeit,
I
mister.
I try not to be. I
Do you got
really
presents for
try.
me or not?
That depends. Can you get me out of this net?
That depends. You got presents for me?
That depends. How many times we're going to go back and forth?
Well, that depends. How much patience have you got for it, and where are the presents?
This train of thought sounds like it's going off the rails at this point.
I have roughly an hour and 13 minutes.
Grebo and roof gnomes.
Well, we have a present delivered, but we now have to find out what the other child wants.
I will say, after the commotion from the cat issue has died down, you do hear a back and forth coming from down the hall. Do you go to investigate?
Mm.
Rebo can sneak up.
Is Grebo good at sneaking?
Rebo is stealthy and small.
Mhm.
Grebo, as you sneak up, you see an increasingly exasperated conductor of the lost train of thought in an argument with a girl who could be no more than 8 years old and losing.
God, this is actual torture.
Yeah, that's my
Look,
thing.
I,
I
you might not
specifically
believe
asked the
me, but I know.
Hogfather for an Inquisition torture chamber with wind-up rack and nearly real blood that you can use again. Now I always get what I want, and you're not the Hogfather, and you said you had presents for me, but you clearly don't have presents for me, and you want me to let you go, but I don't want to let you go, because you're just a home intruder if you ain't got presents, so you're not the Hogfather.
I know, I know, but the presents, I don't, I, look, we've been over this. I can't carry an Inquisition torture chamber with wind-up rack and nearly real blood you can use again in my pocket. My overalls are not that big.
You're not a very good Hogswatch helper then, are you?
Perhaps not, but look, I'm trying my best here.
I'm doing the best I can.
She kind of walks up and starts idly poking you with her plastic knife.
Ow!
I'm not sure I should let you go. Maybe I should tell father about this.
Don't do that. He has a crossbow and he's very scary.
Oh, don't I know it?
Look, just I'll tell you what. I think do I see Grebo at all in this?
Grebo is
Rebo, how
very good at
sneaky are you
speaking after
trying to
all.
be?
Well, now that I know what it is, what's going on, Grebo can be seen.
Okay, yes, you can see Grebo.
Okay, upon seeing Grebo, I will say, I'll tell you what. I will perform a magic trick for you just to prove that we are helpers.
Alright then, but you better be able to do it from the net.
Ah,
Wasn't born yesterday,
you
you
know
know.
what? I am such a good helper, whether you believe me or not, that I will make sure that you are delivered an Inquisition torture chamber with wind-up rack and nearly real blood you can use again to your room from this net. Wouldn't that be grand? But you can't open it until tomorrow, obviously. You can't open up gifts before Hogswatch.
She nods sagely. Yeah, I know.
So if I can deliver a gift to you, will you believe me?
Yeah, maybe. Go
Maybe.
on then.
All right, I will do so. And I start waving my hands as best as I can in this net. It's going to take a second. I'm sorry. It's a process, and I hope
She
that
rolls her
Grebo
eyes.
understands what I'm hinting at.
Grebo, do you understand what he's hinting at?
Yeah, we gotta get the thing to the place.
How do you proceed?
How to get the thing to the place?
I'm gonna roll back the way that I came. I'm only gonna hit one wall, and
That's
That's good.
impressive.
yeah, Grebo's getting used to being alive. And then I'm gonna make the gnomes do the work.
Wow.
Alright, roof gnomes, you see a very quick Grebo come in and presumably tell you about the Inquisition torture chamber with wind-up rack and nearly real blood you can use again to be placed in presumably the children's room.
Indeed.
All right. Well, I make my way to place it in the children's room. I have a
Excellent.
goal.
It's very easy to do.
Wonderful.
This is
Quick.
all well-trod ground at this
It's
point.
easy.
And I'm going to I'm still down there kind of like waving my arms, like concentrating, my blue face getting a little more red as I'm straining to make it look like I'm trying harder while I wait for Grebo to come back to show that they've done the job.
After several minutes, Grebo realizes that it should probably go back
Oh, Jesus.
to alert that the job has been done.
It's very heavy. Mhm.
You're weird, mister.
You already said that.
Yeah. You see Grebo give you the tail up of a job well done.
Ugh, finally. All right. I dare say it is there.
All right, then. Without actually taking you out of the net, she turns around, holding your head still in that, and jabs you in the back with a knife. Let's go find out. She marches you down the hall into the children's room.
Ah,
I do want to
shit.
ask, are the roof gnomes still there?
I was trying to make my, still trying to find out what the other kid in the bed needs for the gift. Just scratching my little gnome heads.
You that we've already been
Maybe a
over
few
this.
people don't know.
The
I thought,
books the
Yeah.
books were put in there, and now the Inquisition torture chamber with wind up rack and nearly real blood you can use again. That is the second gift for the second child.
For the second. Both beds are occupied.
What?
one was occupied by a cat after
Oh.
Tabitha had made pretend that she was sleeping in there so she could catch the Hogfather.
Uh,
True.
the gnomes have now caught up to the train of thought.
The gnomes were outsmarted by an 8-year-old girl.
Yeah. That's why there's a
Excellent.
lot of us. We don't think very hard.
Fair enough. You have one brain cell between the lot of you.
That's exactly right.
True.
Upon entering the children's room, she sees the gnomes standing around befuddled. But more importantly, she sees the present waiting for her. She looks at you and says, all right, you know what? Deal's a deal. And, you may not be like any Hogfather I've seen, but if the present's good, the present's good. Suppose our business here is concluded. And she pulls the net off of you.
Oh, thank God. Well,
What'd you get for, She points over to, her brother.
I
What'd
think
you get for this loser over here?
I think for a second, is there anything wrong with telling somebody what another person got? As
Not that
far
you
as I
can think of.
okay, well, I believe if it's your brother, then they more than likely got uh probably like the dangerous mammals, reptiles, amphibians, birds, fish, jellyfish, insects, spiders, crustaceans, grasses, trees, mosses, and
All right,
lichens of
that's
Terra
all right. More of these
Incognita,
boring
Volume
fucking
29,
books.
in 3 parts. More than likely.
Sorry, I'm not supposed to curse like that, but you've already given me the present, so you can't take it away.
A deal's
All
a
right,
deal.
a deal's a deal.
Well, but
She kind of clambers into bed. She takes one more look at the present that's left for her. She gets kind of a wistful look, a little smile, and she tucks in all cutely.
all right.
Good night, not Hogfather.
Good night, Tabitha. And I will leave the room and start to close the door, only to realize there's a bunch of gnomes in here still. Oh, right.
Mission accomplished. Let's go.
Rebo was the only one not caught by that little girl.
All right. So you all still see like me, but with blue skin still.
Yep.
All right. So know where 2 more are. We still need to find Bellwether and Edmund Marley. Thinking about it, I do wonder if I've already run into Mr. Marley.
Well, lead
Though,
the way.
Marley and Marley.
though I don't
Ooh.
think I don't know where he went. I ran into him and then he stabbed me.
Where were you stabbed at?
Well, I can lead you there. Also, was that
Yep.
Yeah, you heard that. That was diegetic.
probably there?
Mhm.
I'm assuming that sounds very similar.
Yes. In fact, it sounds incredibly similar to the sound someone might make if a trap door opened under them and they were led into a chute going down to the basement.
Again.
Wonderful. I'm tempted to throw an ornate dagger down to them, but I don't think that they would catch it. And I don't know if they're Edmund Marley.
Well, all the gnomes have the presents. We know where all the rest of them are.
All right.
Down the trapdoor.
Well, we don't know where Bellwether is. Who Bellwether
I will
is?
say, throughout this whole thing, you haven't been to the bell tower yet.
That's true.
If there was somebody named Bellwether, I mean,
That
eventually I'd check
that is
there.
fair. In that case,
That's
we
a good
will.
point.
Oh, we will figure this out. We'll figure out the dead pigeon last, more than likely. So, suppose let's start heading downstairs.
All right. I will say this is well-trod ground, so it's no, that's boring. Hold on.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
all right.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
okay.
Interesting. Very interesting. Even more interesting.
Quite
I
interesting.
could fudge this, but I need you to know, I just
Hmm.
rolled up another trapdoor leading to the furnace in the basement. So guess what, guys? All three of you start sliding down a second trapdoor that you didn't know about.
Into the
Thankfully,
basement.
thankfully this
Shooting
time with all the gifts apparently, because he said that since we know where they are, the gnomes are carrying the
The gnomes
gifts.
carry the
Yeah, the
gifts.
gnomes are carrying the. You should have just done that from the beginning, frankly.
I didn't know where anybody was. There was no information, so I just kind of walked out into the hall.
Yeah, no, I get it. But you all start falling down. Let's conductor. I want you to, because I'm assuming you're probably carrying Grebo and at least some of the gnomes.
Yes.
So why don't you go ahead and give me a roll? We'll call it a D6. You're getting kind of used to this. Actually, you know what? We're gonna call this one a D12 because you're gonna
Really?
use easily derailed again.
Probably, yeah. No!
Oh!
No!
Oh, oh, that's bad.
Does
Oh,
anyone think they can do better?
Jesus
You can spend a
Christ.
luck point to try to
Ah.
roll again, and if you think you can beat a 2,
Hey,
Well,
roof gnomes, you're still hot stepping, right?
I'm hot stepping and I'm a little turned up right now.
all right, roof gnomes, I'll give you a D10 for hot stepping.
Hot stepping. Ooh,
That'll
luck.
do it.
Minus a luck.
Yep, -1 luck to be able to help with this. Conductor, as you start flying, you start sliding one way or the other. It is anathema to you to actually go where you're headed, but this chute does not seem to care. Luckily, as the coals approach, you stop just shy of them, and after a moment's panic, you open your eyes to see you've been caught on a blanket of gnomes who are hauling you all out of the furnace.
Hi ho. Hi ho. It's out the furnace we go.
Ah, thank God.
You all see a now very singed man dressed in a now very singed Hogfather outfit with a smoldering pillow stuffed up it. He does not seem to notice you.
He was the one with the knife. He was the one with the knife.
Can we hand them their knife?
I'm wondering, like, genuinely, if this is Edmund Marley. I don't know.
Well, they have a fake dagger.
No, no, this person has a real
No,
dagger.
that's very
Caspar has a fake
real.
dagger.
Oh, that's very. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it actually pierced the conductor's skin. Luckily, he had built up quite a bit of pressure,
What's up with
So
all these people with knives? Why did multiple family members just have knives?
I don't think this is a
listen,
family member.
There's just an intruder. Oh, yeah.
you can see under his Hogfather outfit, in the holes burnt by the coals, he's dressed in all black, the classic attire of a member of the Assassin's Guild.
Ah,
The same way that Tabitha was dressed, only hers was more makeshift. This seems to be a real outfit.
Very much intentional. Yes. So
well,
he can't see us. I don't know why he can't see us. Maybe he just doesn't. I don't know. Maybe he went blind after stabbing me.
I
if I
think a
had the
better
option, I
question
wouldn't
would
want to
be,
see us
how
either.
could he see you originally? And the answer is he hit his head.
Hmm.
I mean, that's true, but also, like, Tabitha saw me and caught me in a net.
They're
Yeah,
a child.
yeah, she's a child.
Ah,
Children see things that are really there.
that's fair. Well,
So do cats.
I
Mhm.
think that a person like this man would greatly enjoy an ornate dagger with a wavy blade, built-in poison capsule, and decorative black sheath.
You have to imagine.
Mhm.
I I do have to imagine. Yes.
You
Can
see,
I throw the gift and just hit him in
Spam!
the head?
he starts to proceed up the stairs towards the kitchen.
Alright, is there like a spot that I could slip the dagger into?
I think there will be in a second because you hear whoa and a crashing of pans as he reaches the top of the stairs.
This individual is part of the Assassin's Guild.
Not all
Noted.
of them are good at their job, I assume.
I'm beginning to notice that.
As you follow him up, presumably dropping off the darned socks into little Quail's stocking.
Yes.
All right. You can see he has been sadly knocked out cold.
The poor thing. He
Let's
doesn't
just
have a
put the dagger.
stocking on him.
He's got
Just
socks on.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the socks.
The Hog's Watch spirit.
Which
well,
means, I believe, that covers all but Marcus and Bellwether. Marcus is in the servants' quarters.
Oh
oh,
yeah, that's what was up the stairs. Anyway, yeah, you drop off the Bear Huggers whiskey through the servants' quarters, uh, chasing Edmund into the kitchen where he has his incident.
Which just leaves a fresh but dead pigeon. Slightly less fresh, or perhaps just as fresh as when we started. What with all the, you know, Hawks Watch magic.
Hmm, perhaps.
And how cold it is.
I wouldn't know. I've only been cold twice so far.
So you're making your way up to the bell tower, huh?
to the bell tower.
I believe
Oh,
so.
all
Uh,
right, excellent.
perhaps
Oh,
it would be very easy for me to get up the kitchen chimney this time,
yeah, I think it
which
would be
which
for
would make
all
it
of you, in
very easy
fact.
to get to the bell tower.
That would probably be wise given what you've been through in this house so far.
This
And as you
Travesty of an
approach
house.
the bell tower, you see, perched upon the edge, looking out over Ankh-Morpork, is a gargoyle, who as you approach turns and says, "Oh, I thought you'd never get here."
we've we've had some troubles.
"Yeah, I saw you come on the roof and a bunch of freshness fell. Did you take care of that other guy?"
think the other guy took care of himself.
Oh, that's good. I hate for anything to happen. Hey, not to be too forward, but you,
I hold out the dead pigeon.
oh, you're from a hogfather, right?
Yeah, we're working for the Hogfather. Yes,
Yeah, I saw him
yes.
fly over. A bit skinnier than I remember.
Um, you
It's just
know,
a stand-in at the moment, you know.
look, it's pretty early on. We have plenty of I have plenty of sherry and pies to get through.
Oh yeah, of course, of course. Well, I'm not gonna keep you waiting here. You know, if you just put that present right there, my stocking. And it's kind of stiffly, like stone, points to a dirty old sock hanging from some twine around their neck.
I gladly put the pigeon in their stocking.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Are you sure there's nothing you're forgetting in the house?
I'm sorry?
There's nothing you're forgetting in the house?
Mm. Grebo, we're forgetting Grebo. There's Grebo with us. Did somebody carry Grebo through the roof?
Ain't, ain't that ball?
Yeah, the ball.
Hi,
Hi, I'm Grebo.
hi,
Grebo's
I'm
here. Okay.
Bellwether.
There's only one last thing, and do we have to do it in the house?
What is it?
Well, giving a jolly ho ho ho.
I've got this. Can I spread some gnomes across the roof for all all three corners of the roof, leaving one empty?
Yes. And I want you to give me a d12.
And that is even with some better heard, not seen.
You can't go higher
Yeah.
than a d12.
You can't go higher than D12. I just wanted to make sure 100%
Yep.
sure.
Excellent.
Sweet.
The three of you together give a resounding and surprisingly deep, given each of you's only about 2 inches high, triple ho. Just
Oh.
as you see.
Sorry.
Hello?
Sorry, I had to. I'm having just.
Damn.
I'm sure that sounded wonderful in person.
Oh. The noise suppression canceled most of it. Oh.
And as you give that final declaration of Hogswatch cheer, you can see orange rising on the horizon as the sun comes up. And suddenly before you, you see, again, not the Hogfather, but a tall, grinning skeleton dressed like the Hogfather with a pillow stuffed up his shirt and a very nasty elf behind him smoking a rolled cigarette. And the
Honestly, your outfit
figure,
is way better than the others.
oh, do you think so? That's very kind of you. Now, let's see. Yes, it looks to be everything's in order here. And thought you might be interested to know that in fact the Hogfather still lives.
Good.
We've been able to generate enough belief. The sun will rise, and all will be well. I have other matters to attend to today, but I want to thank you And as a result, should you wish to continue your fresh existence, I'm quite inclined to look the other way. Happy Hogs Watch to you all, and ho, ho, ho. And the figure fades. And that was the night before Hogs Watch.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you saved Hogs Watch.
Somehow, like
on the way.
a little, only a few shenanigans.
Moderate to mild shenanigans.
Oh, that's moderate?
I'm so happy that despite everything, we were able to somehow get the presents throughout this house. But also, holy hell.
Get that bean.
So, is every single kind of campaign like just a single like home that you have to get stuff around, or can this be like something a lot larger?
This can be a lot larger. This
Oh
is
my
specifically this adventure is designed to be run with like friends and family who don't even know how to play tabletop games for Christmas.
God, I could just, I'm just imagining like a giant, like a more like long-running chaotic.
Oh yeah. Well,
oh my god.
So my version of this, because I backed this on Kickstarter because I'm a huge Discworld fan. So the second they were like, "Hey, there's going to be a Discworld RPG," I was like, "I need it in my veins."
Yeah.
And part of that features a book called Tales from the Big Wahoonie, which has a ton of different adventures that you can go on. Most of them a lot longer than this, and also varying in tone. Because the thing about Discworld is, it is wacky and it is comedic, but it also does tackle some dark subjects sometimes. And this game, I think, does a really good job of giving you the ability to do that. Like, you could be helping Ankh-Morpork City Watch solve murders. Or you could be going on a weird adventure as a bunch of wizards doing crazy shit.
For the record, that's
But
the
it's
only
all-
kind of adventure that wizards go on.
Exactly.
Crazy adventures.
You should have seen the Hogfather adventures, the Hogswatch adventures of the wizards.
Oh man, all I can think about is the fireball wizard.
That's a bloody stupid.
It's like the ball wizard.
Path. Terrible thing. But yeah, also, if you liked the sense of humor in this adventure, I definitely recommend reading Discworld. It's always correct.
Absolutely.
So this particular story takes place during, or around the same time as Hogfather, which is the fourth book in the Death series. And if it wasn't obvious during the game, that skeleton dressed as the Hogfather is the literal anthropomorphic personification of Death, who was saving Hogswatch.
So it starts with the color of magic.
Yes.
Well, technically.
It starts wherever you want, technically.
Yeah, yes, but in the sense of reading them in the order that they were written, the color of magic is first.
Yes, but I would recommend, honestly, find one of the, like, categories that appeals to you. Like, I started with the Death series, which starts with Mort, and probably my favorite is the Watch series, which starts with Guards. But you start with one of those, like one of the sub-series of Discworld, and go through it, and I think that would be a really good one. There are also some good standalones, like Small Gods.
Yeah, I started with Small Gods. I love Small Gods. It's one of my favorite books. Period. This does make me want to reread The Hogfather as well.
Well, too bad I'm doing it.
Well, we technically have 2 copies.
I'm not taking that to Jersey.
Flint! Oh my god.
I'm not going to risk the opportunity to lose the Hogfather.
Exactly.
This was a really fun time.
Oh,
I
God,
agree.
I had a great time. Just some silly, zany Christmas shenanigans.
Yeah.
And next, we're gonna have Blazers campaign, which I'm really excited for.
You don't have to keep reminding me.
You're gonna do great.
I know. Just thinking about all the different ways it could go.
I'm sure that
That's
it will
fair.
be fine.
Yeah.
Honestly, the less that you think about the different ways that it will go, the less stressed you'll be until we get to that point, and then you have to actually execute on something, and then you're like, oh fuck.
That is a little more rough. Although I would say don't focus on the ways it could go. Focus on what you want to do with it on a like broad level overview.
Yep.
And remember that it's the player's job to sweat the details, not yours.
Yeah, exactly. But just making sure all of the basis of that everything is being built upon is good.
Oh, sure. It can be, but I will also say, like, when it comes to DMing, people are really good at filling in blanks for themselves. If you give them an inch, they'll take a mile and run with it in a good way.
Yep.
So, players are very forgiving.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I get away with most of my shit.
Same.
Like,
Also, Beetle, when are you gonna run something for us?
Haha, you're so funny.
I know Gizmo is a very good comedian. Gizmo, tell me another joke.
they can
Yeah.
they can guide us
you
through
know
a honey
why geese
heist.
fly south for the winter?
Why?
Oh
'Cause
god.
it's faster than walking.
Fucking hate that
Oh,
one.
true.
Okay, but seriously though, fun fact though, you know when geese fly and they're in a V, one of the sides of the V is longer than the other? You know why that is?
Why is that?
Because there's more geese on that side.
Oh, true. I never thought about that one.
I have.
That's my go-to.
have?
Tell me a joke.
Hey, tell me a joke.
What's a pirate's favorite letter?
R.
You think so? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Ram.
I was going to say, you'd think so, but really, their first love is the sea.
See, another common misconception. It's actually P, because without it, they're just irate.
It's one of those jokes that you can kind of go back and forth on like a few times depending on how far along that line you want to go.
Oh, it's so fun. Alright.
But speaking
I
of fun,
don't
I
know
look
about you
forward
guys.
to whatever we do next.
This is a lot of fun.
And I think the next time that we'll be seeing Gizmo and Beetle on here is actually next Wednesday. No, next Wednesday we're not doing anything. We're not doing any stream
be
because yes, we are doing.
Next Saturday.
Yeah, it will be next
Not
Saturday.
this coming Saturday, but
Yes,
one
the first Saturday
Oh.
of January.
after that. Oh my god, this is the last time we're gonna be on stream for 2025.
Oh my god.
See y'all next
Wow.
year.
No, I'm still gonna be doing. You're still gonna be there, Blazer. This is Beetle and Gizmo.
Oh.
Well, hope you enjoyed your your fun Christmas stuff that we did on stream. And also, if you're still here, thank you for being here. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night.
I'm gonna go take a massive shit.
Oh, true.
How Christmassy.
Not before I piss.
Competition to the bathroom. Go, go.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I think it's in session. Oh wait, no, okay. Oh, I was gonna say, you didn't even sign off, you bitch.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
I was just waiting till we're not live anymore, so the last thing I said on stream for 2025 was I'm gonna go